Hey guys, it's Parker. Welcome to another exciting episode of Frequently Asked Questions. This is episode 2. So, in today's episode, we're going to discuss what you need to be eating for muscle gains. A lot of people in the gym just aren't comfortable asking the big guy, especially if they don't know, and it's really overwhelming trying to figure it all out by yourself. I created this show to help out with that. So let's dive in. All right, so when it comes to trying to gain muscle, the first thing you need to understand is what you eat is everything when gaining muscle. Your diet is by far the most important part of building muscle, even more so than working out in the gym. The gym is just the stimulus. So when you go to the gym, you're breaking down the muscle. However, your body can't repair the muscle adequately and get it stronger without proper nutrition. So if you go to the gym day after day like I did when I first started, you break down your muscle and then you don't eat to rebuild it, you'll never overcome or get stronger in a quicker period of time because your body just doesn't have the nutrients to rebuild. It's just doing whatever it can to get you back up to maintenance or normal level, and then you really don't get the benefit of increasing your strength and size. So knowing that and knowing nutrition is key, how do we eat and what do we eat to make sure we're putting on muscle at all times? Well, protein builds muscle. There's no debating it. It's in the science, it's in literature, you can research studies on it. If your protein is low, you will not build muscle. So we want to get high protein. Well, what do we eat? There are tons of sources of protein, but let me list a couple of my favorite. So all the bodybuilding staples, chicken, we've got fish, we've got beef, we've got protein supplements. I choose from any of these and I rotate them. Currently in my diet right now, I have protein from eggs, I have protein from chicken, and I have protein from protein supplements. So for me, that's easiest for me. And all I do with that is I increase the amount of each one of those sources until I hit my protein requirement for the day. Remember, protein is set at 1 gram per pound of body weight, if you weren't familiar. So protein sources, chicken is the staple. It has creatine in it. It's got low saturated fat. It's an incredibly high source of protein and it's cheap. It's not like buying beef or fish, just exorbitantly expensive because you're going to be eating a lot of this stuff. You need it to be cheap. It needs to be easy to cook and it needs to be easy to digest. The other cool thing with chicken is you can put any kind of sauce you want on it. I've had honey mustard chicken, barbecue chicken, sesame chicken, honey chicken, any type of chicken. You put teriyaki sauce on it. I mean, the cheapest sauces you can find at Walmart will go good with chicken and, rice or whatever you're eating with it, or potatoes, So, first off, if we want to build muscle, we've got to have protein, and those are the sources that I like to use. The next source that we need to get is carbohydrates. So my carbohydrate sources are rice, oatmeal, syrups, and sugary drinks. Now, I know we're not supposed to be drinking sugary drinks, but I tell you what, one of these a day, I don't know, I just like them. Always drink them after my workout. That's a pro tip. Never drink sugary drinks before your workout. Always save them for after your workout. So within 30 minutes after your workout, there's an extremely high chance that your body will use the sugar in the drinks and put it straight into the muscle cells. So in essence, you can drink soft drinks, you can drink sweet tea, whatever you want, and you're not gonna gain fat from it because your body is ready to absorb it and put it back in the muscle because of the glycogen that you've lost from exercising. So if you don't know what glycogen is, that's a whole nother topic. You can research it, but the layman's terms is glycogen is the muscular sugar that your body uses to make your muscles full and full of energy. Your muscles store glycogen, almost like a pillow stores feathers. So those are my carbohydrate sources. I like using all of those every single day. I alternate the amounts that I have. So for example, one of my meals, chicken and rice, I have about 10 ounces of chicken and I have about 1.5 pounds of rice. And that gives me the carbs, the proteins, and the fats that I need. And I'll also drizzle a little olive oil on it to get some extra fats. But that's an easy bodybuilding staple that you can implement today. And even if you ate it 5 or 6 times, you would start to see results if you increase or decrease the levels of them based on your caloric needs. So the last source that we need to talk about to gain muscle is fats. And my favorite fats that I'm using currently, I use a lot of coconut oil, I use a lot of olive oil, peanut butter, and whole milk. For each one of my sources, I generally choose 3 or 4 foods and I stick with those foods. So for me, you've seen my weight gain video, you've seen my shake. If you haven't seen my weight gain video, I'll link it at the end of the video. But basically, I make what I call a bulk shake, and the base of it is whole milk, which gives you a lot of protein, carbs, and fats. And then I mix like coffee, protein powder, chia seeds, and I put maple syrup in it. I mean, it is tremendously heavy on the calories, sits well in the stomach. It's got a little bit of caffeine from the coffee. It's a win-win. I drink one of those every single day. But the point is, I use whole milk straight out of the gate every single day. It's a great source of calories, great way to build muscle. The other thing is olive oil. You can cook with olive oil. You can put it on rice. You can put it on chicken. You can mix it in a shake and you won't even know it's there. Coconut oil, cook your eggs in it, cook your fish in it, cook your chicken in it, cook your beef in it, Great source of fats and energy, great for health as well. And peanut butter. I forgot to mention I add peanut butter in my shakes, but peanut butter, always include peanut butter. It is the cheapest form of fats that you can get, and it's absolutely freaking delicious. I mean, you can have peanut butter with a banana in bulk on it and gain muscle, It is one of a bodybuilder's staple secret weapon. When we're not hitting our calories for the day, we'll have some peanut butter and a protein shake and, maybe some sugar with it, and man, you're good to go. But the whole point of this video wasn't just to rattle your brain. It was a quick overview of what you need to be eating for muscle gains. You need sources. So you need a source or 3 of protein, carbs, and fats. And then you want to organize your diet around that. Once you have your staple foods, it's just a simple task of measuring how much you need of each of those foods in ounces and grams, or however you want to measure it. Look at the serving size and coordinate for yourself. But once you know how many calories you need, it's just as simple as plugging in your numbers and then figuring out how many times you need to eat these certain meals in a day to hit your total, and you will absolutely gain muscle. Now, I practice what I preach, guys. I've been bulking this last week, trying to put on some solid size because I've lost so much weight during all of this change in my life. And I've literally used the exact formula that I used in my weight gain video. I'm doing the exact steps. I've already gained 4 pounds now, and I think I'm bulking maybe a little bit too fast. But the fat gain has been kept to a minimum, and I'm definitely gaining solid muscle each week. So I'm gonna continue to do that until I'm happy with my results.
All right, guys, that's it for the video. Just showing you a little breakfast my wife cooked to me. About 8 eggs. Got some biscuits, homemade biscuits. Look at this, guys. Look at that. That is handmade from scratch in a cast iron skillet with some grape jelly there. Finishing my Coke for today. And that'll be it. So remember, guys, get your meals in, get your crap together, get your protein in, get huge. All right, I love you. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do that. Need subscribers. Go ahead, like that video, tell your friend, trip your friend, then tell them about my video. And then make sure you watch my weight gain video. That video's bae. It's hot as crap, dude. All right, see you later. Peace.